everyone, welcome to Sexway. I'm your host, Tasha Point oh. Blah 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 blah. And also make that nigga take you on a motherfucking date. Cause how do you know you want to actually give your pussy up to this motherfucker? I've given my pussy up to some lame ass niggas because I did not talk to them long. Hey everyone, welcome to Sexway. Nope. Hey everyone, welcome to Sexway. I'm your host, Tasha Point oh. And today, before we get into this video, I just want to reiterate, if you like this video or any of my others, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce this topic to you guys. I started to make this video about like safety tips and like having sex in college. And then it kind of turned into me like giving safety tips about like having sex with people on dating apps. So here we are. Today we're going to be talking about safety and dating apps. How to date safely. So like I said, I was going to make a video about like being safe when you date somebody in college or like when you have sex with them. So it kind of turned into something else as I was listing off these tips. So today, the first tip that I have for you guys is going to be, first and foremost, do not go and meet somebody if you have not even seen their face or heard their actual voice. So if you've never gotten on the phone with them and talked to them or FaceTimed with them or had them send you a Snapchat that was actually real, like one that like did not come from their camera roll, do not meet up with them. So that's the first thing. The second thing I always do, and I have done in the past, a bitch has advanced from dating apps because niggas on here is trash. So the one thing that I would do in the past is like with like my mom, because like my mom is like my best friend, or my best friend, you know, or any other friends, I will send them the person's name, a picture of them, and also I will send the location as to where we're going to be meeting. So yeah, try to send the information of the person you're going to meet. Don't meet them if you haven't seen their face or heard their voice. The other thing that I would always warn about, and I'm going to tell a little backstory about this, is because if you're, you know, a little hottie like me, you get a lot of DMs from people wanting to have threesomes with you, and wanting you to be the third in their relationship, which is fine. I mean, I've dabbled in lady pong, but this is not about that. It's not about that. So if it's a guy approaching you about having a threesome with him and his girlfriend, that can be fine. It can be fine. But if you have a situation like I was in where the guy was the one that was communicating with me, and then like at the last minute he was like, oh, my girlfriend has to work, so it will just be me and you, but she said it's fine. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. I have definitely been in some sketchy ass situations from online dating. This one in particular. Now let me tell you, I was a horny ass little bitch, so I just want to give me a little nut and get my little rock off. But in that instance, I kind of just rolled with it because in my head, I was like, you know, I don't want to be that bitch that's like asking a million questions and be like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. But I will tell you, as a 20-year-old woman, be that bitch, okay? Rather you be that than like your safety be in jeopardy. So I go with the flow. I get to the house, and like it's like nighttime, and it's like this dude, and there's no freaking street lights because we're in fucking bumfuck Rockford. So there's no street lights, and like, so I walk in the house. It's like a couple people there that are obviously like family members. So then we go up to the bedroom, and it's literally like no lights on, just like in the dark, and then we just like fucked in the dark, and then like I just left. That was one of the sketchiest situations that I have been in from online dating. Now, I will say that dick was hitting. Dick did what it needed to do. But I was like, I'm not going to do this again because this is weird. I don't know where his girlfriend is or anything like that. I don't know these people in the house. So yeah, I definitely, that could have gone left for sure, for sure. So yeah, if you're in one of those situations where somebody wants you to be a unicorn, just make sure that it is okay with the girl as well as the guy, but mostly the girl, because the girl, it's really all about her, and she can pull the plug on the situation. So my next tip would be that, like, if you go somewhere, don't depend on the person that you're meeting to make sure that you get home. So if you go somewhere, make sure that you drive yourself, or that you have your own ride lined up, or that you have money for your own Uber. But I wouldn't trust the Uber because, bro, again, bumfuck Rockford. Sometimes they don't be having Ubers available. So, like, y'all need to, like, be mindful of that. So, yeah. And then the next tip that I would have, my next and final tip would be that if you are going to meet somebody and say that like they're going to take you somewhere, or like you guys are going to go to a separate location. Actually, this is not my final tip. Just kidding. Before this tip, try to meet the person out in public and not like at their house or your house. Try to meet the person out in public. And also make that nigga take you on a motherfucking date. Because how do you know you want to actually give your pussy up to this motherfucker? I've given my pussy up to some lame ass niggas because I did not talk to them long enough to find out if they was lame or not. I was just like, here sir, would you like some pussy and a side of ass? I did that. I wasn't proud of it, but I did that. But anyways, so make that nigga take you on a date. And if you guys decide to go somewhere after the date and a car full of niggas rolls up, do not go with, because you gonna be motherfucking Ebony. Why, Ebony? Why? That's who you gonna be, because you gonna get a train ran on you. And in that instance, I will call it a train, because it's not voluntary, it's rape. And that's what I picture in my mind as a train, and not a threesome with two guys and one girl, which is consenting to me. But the world thinks differently. But anyways, so those are my tips on being safe while using dating apps out here in this world, because it is hard dating in 2022. So just to go back over those, make sure that you see the person's face. Make sure that you tell somebody who you're going with and where you're going. Yeah. If somebody offers a threesome, make sure that both the guy and the girl party are okay with it. Try to meet somewhere in public, or make that nigga take you on a date. Make sure that you have your own ride, and do not leave in the car if there's a bunch of niggas in the car. Period. So, I hope those tips were helpful for you guys. Please do not get yourselves in no situation out here on Tinder and also Facebook dating. Not that I would know personally, but that's where the niggas is at. Again, my friend told me that. And by my friend, I mean me. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. That's all I got for you bitches.